We've talked about how different this year's first day of school is unlike any other. It's a difficult decision that our school leaders and parents are having to make. Students at the Corinth School District had their first day on Monday, and despite a pandemic, it is an exciting time, especially for our parents. And this morning, Paige Little joins us live. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Well, I know you have a...
Good morning.
Oh, yeah, we love having you. And I know that you have a third grader and a senior at Corinth School District, right?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
So how was their first day?
They both had great days. They were both just excited to be there.
Yeah.
They said the new safety protocols were no issue. And like I said, they were just both excited to just be back with their friends.
Yeah, I'm sure they got a little stir crazy towards the end of their extended summer.
Absolutely. Yes, we said that was the longest spring break we've ever had.
Oh, I can imagine.
And they were just so happy to be back.
Well, as a parent, how comfortable were you sending them back to school?
It was a tough decision. You have a lot to think about, but when you have a senior, of course, he wants to be in the classroom. So that made the decision a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. But I feel certain with the safety protocols that Corinth has put in place, I know that they're safe, and I feel like they are doing all that they can to keep them safe and to make them feel safe.
Yeah, and I know with your third grader, it's a big gap between the third grader and the senior, and I've heard several parents say, how are we going to keep our younger students socially distanced? How are we going to keep a mask on them? Have you had these questions answered?
I did yesterday. That was one of the first things that I asked Sophie when she got over to me. I asked her, I said, well, how different was it today? She said it was different, but they have to hold their arms out at times to make sure that there's distance between the children. They wear their mask almost all day long. Mm-hmm. They did let them go outside for a little while yesterday to play, and so she said they were able to take it off then and in the classroom at times. So, it was different, but she did not have any complaints.
Good. And Corinth School District is the first school district, especially to my knowledge, in our viewing area that is the first to go back to school. So to those parents who haven't yet sent their children back to school, do you have any advice for them now?
My advice to them is, of course, we all had to make that tough decision. I'm so very thankful that we do go to a school district that gave us the option. We were able to decide what we wanted to do. It was not easy to decide at times, but I'm hopeful that hopefully we can all get back to being in the building together so that all the kids can be back together again.
Well, Paige, thank you so much for doing this, and I hope your children have a great first week of school.
Thank you so very much.